So you're stuck on a particular lift and you don't know exactly what to do or how you're going to be able to increase the lift. Well, lucky for you, today we're talking about 3 things that you can start doing today or taking a look at when it comes to your training that will help you increase the weight on that particular lift, whether it's a squat, the bench press, or the deadlift. Okay guys, so suggestion number 1 is taking a look at your weekly volume. Now, if you're new to training, chances are you're probably only working that muscle group out or that exercise once a week. So for example, the typical bro split was chest on Monday, back on Tuesday, arms and shoulders on Wednesday, and then Thursday was legs, and then you take the whole weekend off or something like that. The major point about that training split is that you're only training that muscle group or the exercise once a week. So if that sounds like you, chances are we need to increase the training volume or the frequency of that exercise. Let's take your squat for example. If you're only squatting once a week, maybe what we need to do now is actually start squatting twice a week instead, to help us increase the amount of poundage that we have on the squat. So for example, if you're generally squatting on a Friday, instead of just doing 1 time a week Friday squatting, we'll do, let's say, Monday and then Thursday squatting. So that's 2 times a week, more frequency, more total volume, and that should definitely help spark some increase in poundage or helps with muscle growth as well. Okay, so suggestion number 2 is adding in accessory work that focuses primarily on the weakness of that major compound movement. So going back to the squat, let's say you're weak off of 90 degrees. So once you get to 90 degrees, it's very hard for you to finish the lift. So what we would then do is perhaps throw in some accessory work with front squats or leg extensions, any particular exercise that focuses on the quads, because the quads are the muscle groups that are doing the majority of the work when you're at about parallel or 90 degrees on the squat. So again, accessory work that focuses on your weakness is essential to helping you increase the total weight on that specific movement. And the third and final tip is one of the most common aspects to your training, yet it is overlooked almost the majority of the time when it comes to training, and that is rest and recovery, guys. Rest and recovery is essential to helping you progress when it comes to your training. If you're not eating enough or resting enough, aka sleeping enough, then you will not make the progression that you should be making as if you were eating and sleeping enough. So if you don't know how many calories you're eating, make sure you get on that. Figure out how many calories you need to be consuming on a daily basis, and make sure you get that amount of calories on a daily basis. When it comes to sleep, generally people recommend 6 to 8 hours. That varies per individual. Some individuals only need 6 hours, some other individual might need 7 or 8, maybe even 9. It really depends on the individual, their goals, their lifestyle, all of those things that are very individual from person to person. But the overall theme of this is to just make sure you're getting enough rest and recovery. And that's it for this video, guys. 3 things that you can start doing today to help you increase a specific lift. Tip number 1 was simply increase your frequency that you have in a week. So if you're squatting once, or bench pressing once, or deadlifting once, make sure you increase the volume or increase the frequency. Maybe do it 2 times a week. Suggestion number 2 was to implement accessory work that revolves or focuses around the weakness of that specific compound movement that you want to increase. And tip number 3 was simply rest and recover enough to help you progress over the long haul. Now, that's the end of this video. If you like the video, make sure to like the video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe down there. And I will catch you all in the next video.